Hello, welcome to today's video. I want to talk about sales online, all right? So this is for someone totally new to online sales of like any kind. I've done sales online and marketing for many years, over 5 years, actually over 6 years now. And if you're brand new, it can be kind of confusing as to like how do you actually like sell your product? How do you sell your business opportunity, your service, like whatever it is you're selling and marketing? How do you do it online with social media? Now, there's a lot of different ways to go about that. For one, obviously doing well with social media, like with your branding, having like a banner pick, something like this that speaks to your target audience, having a lead capture page like this that speaks again right to your target audience. These are great ways to like get the attention of the people you want to sell to, the people you want to serve, that you want to get in front of, right? So that's part of the first step of sales. Now, there's a lot of other ways to sell. Obviously, you have email marketing. You have the follow-up email campaign. You can send daily broadcasts, right? You can DM people on Twitter, which you can actually sell through DMs. If you're not aware of that, well, I'm making you aware of it. That's actually where I've had most of my sales success personally, has been right here in the messages, in the DMs, in the Facebook messages, in the one-to-one messaging system. And that's something I wanted to drill on in this video shortly before I get off, is the importance of one-to-one messaging communication. It's something that gets so overlooked in the world of advanced technology, automation, and all that stuff, which obviously I'm an advocate for. That's a part of my business, is email marketing automation, and sending out tweets that are automated, and getting traffic on automation through content creation on YouTube. Like, that's part of the sales process. But don't just rely on automation itself. Don't rely just solely on attraction marketing, especially if you're starting out. Realize that you can close sales in the messages. Like, you can actually sell from A to Z, from finding a prospect to actually closing a sale right here in the DMs and the messages alone. And same with any other network, LinkedIn, WebTalk, Facebook. It's all the same, right? Now, I'm bringing this up today because of the importance of creating an audience of followers on Twitter. Now, the only way you're going to reach more people and sell your stuff, your goods, your services through the messages, if you do that strategy, you got to have content out there. So that's something I can help you with, is the content creation side of things. And then obviously you have to make contact with these people, and you can sell them. You can sell them from your tweets, having a filled timeline with content that is engaging, that is good, that is consistent, that is reaching more people. And then don't be afraid to message people and sell them. Don't be afraid to close sales. You will close a lot of sales in the messaging right here on Twitter by having a perfect by having a perfect message to market match. So when your message to market match is really, really good, and you get good at sales and you get good at copy and those things, that's how you can sell more effectively, is right in the messages. So if you're brand new, if you're totally a newbie and you don't know how to sell at all, right? You're selling all the time through marketing and branding on social, for one. And then what I would also recommend is an email follow-up sequence. So use a thing like this, a capture page, where your visitor goes to, they enter their details, they see a presentation on autopilot. This plays automatically, all right? I don't have to be present for this to play. People can go through to my website, watch my presentation, click and buy, and pay me on autopilot, right? Whether I'm there or not. You want to have a system like this, a complete selling system from A to Z that does the presentation, the lead capture, and the order form, where you actually get paid, whether it's through PayPal or whatever, right? So I recommend using that as part of your process, and then like I said earlier, don't just rely on ads or free traffic alone. Get in there and message people, because you can close sales on Facebook and Twitter messages, and it's just a super fast, probably the fastest, most effective way to close sales for any newbie. That doesn't require copywriting and advertising and all these other higher end complex skills. You can get to that all in the future, right? But from the start, message people, hit the inboxes, contact, communicate, ask questions, right? Study sales, read sales books, ask great questions, and you can do tons of selling through messages alone. So I just wanted to emphasize that point, because when you're new, we get stuck on the idea that you have to master just like one area, and you just have to do like email, or you just have to blog, or you just make videos and just hope people come and buy from your videos, or they find them and then they opt in. It like that. Usually it doesn't work that way unless you're exceptionally skilled in one area. Usually you have to combine a lot of them and then focus in on a couple areas like messaging, prospecting, and that's how you're going to close sales. And obviously getting on the phone, getting on the phone with your prospects, not being afraid to pick up the phone, to set appointments in messages, and then to follow up with the phone, do your pitch over the phone, and you can close deals that way. So it's a combination of all the things. Like, I'm generating leads through my website, I'm making sales, with this site by having it up, and then I'm closing sales in the messages, in the DMs, right? And I'm using my automated email sequence that comes with this. As a member of Power Lead System, which is the marketing system I use, it automatically sends out emails that will prompt my prospects to go back to my sales page, right? Or whatever I'm promoting, whether it's PLS or my tweets, they're going to be seeing the message over and over and over again. And that's going to help your sales, because usually it takes several exposures. It takes a handful. It takes 5 exposures, sometimes more, right, to buy, right, to get a person to make a buying decision. So an important, principle of sales success online is really consistent marketing, where you've got content going out on a daily basis, around the clock, 24/7, and it's bringing attention to your page. All right, it's attention you can capitalize on by either messaging directly or sending them to a website that helps doing the sales, and combining all of it together as well. All right, so don't rely on just one platform, one tactic. Use all the ways you can to create sales success, and definitely don't wait to start messaging and contacting people today, because you can do all your selling right here in the DMs from A to Z. I promise you, I've done that, closed multi-$1,000 sales from the DMs. Obviously, I got on the phone with all those bigger deals too, but it all started right here in the messages. So do that. And I will see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this quick sales training video, please subscribe. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.